The question is if success requires only hard work, or is there some other element, some other factor to it? Some people call it luck, some people call it karma. There is definitely, if you ask any successful person, they'll tell you that there is an aspect of luck, of being at the right place at the right time and having their first shot. And the Bhagavad Gita teaches us that nothing is random. There is always a purpose behind something, and karma is basically action and reaction. What you've done in the past, you reap the results now. What you do now, you reap the results in the future. So success is not about just hard work. It has a lot to do with the circumstance, the place, the connections, and your karma. Now, here's a secret that I have used from the Bhagavad Gita that has helped me a lot. Imagine you have, let's say, a bank balance of certain amount of karmic credit, and if you desire it to a certain extent, and you get that result. But if you're connected to an unlimited source, then basically you can do and achieve unlimited things. And that is that connection with the soul and the Supreme Being, Krishna, is called yoga. So when we are in the process of spirituality, of trying to connect back with our source, with our creator, that connection establishes and supersedes what we have from our karma. I'll give you an example. A horse, when it was a baby horse, it was tied to a stump and it was not allowed to move. It was not allowed to run away. It was starved for days together, and the horse tried and tried and tried, and it couldn't move away. It couldn't break it, and eventually after a few days it got weak and it gave up and its willpower was gone. And then after that they removed the thread, and whatever the horse would be tied to, the horse would just stand there. Then the horse grows up. It's a big horse and is tied to a plastic chair, and it still stands still, knowing that it doesn't have any ability to move that chair because of a preconceived notion as a baby horse that it couldn't move that stump. So society, family, our education system, our teachers sometimes tell us that, oh, this is not for you. Those are for other kinds of people. You dream more realistically. What is real? It's as real as you make it. So realism to me is really thinking beyond any barriers and depending on a source of all sources, and that is Krishna. Because if you look at the definition of God, God means He is the source. He is the cause of all causes. He is greater than the greatest. So nothing is really impossible. If God is your father, if Krishna is your father, you are the son of the richest person in creation, not the planet, not the world, not the universe, but in creation. So what is it that is not possible? And that is the secret behind success in a person's life. That's why we see Steve Jobs having a spiritual life, reading spiritual books. We see Mark Zuckerberg, visiting temples. We see Miley Cyrus or Julia Roberts, having worship in their homes, Vedic ceremonies and rituals. What have they found? We all want to be like them. We want to be rich and popular, and that everybody should love us and everybody should, want to be with us. And these people already have that. And they have something more. And what is that something more that we are ignoring? That something more is hidden in the Vedic literatures, in books like Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. that tell us the secret of connecting with the source of all sources, the unlimited source. Taking whose shelter we become fearless to dream as big as we want to dream, to have the right purpose, the right motive, to help as many people as we can, to be fulfilled, be happy from within, and do incredible things for which, without even asking for recognition, recognition comes, fame comes, fortune comes, name comes. All of that is a byproduct. But what we are running after is a taste of happiness that spirituality gives us, that the connection with the Supreme Creator, our Father, gives us, that happiness of holding the hand of our Father and having that shelter, having that guiding hand taking us from one transition of our life to another is what is success.